tell you people that one of our pages is also having issues, which is now wow, this Facebook people, shall God deal, which is Critics News Backup. Facebook, nah. They just go there, they write everything when I post. Even interview with Governor Okezi Bazu. Facebook still say, hate speech. Where I write hate speech for there? I don't know. The thing don't tire me, so I beg. When I follow us on all the other pages, so I will be posting on those pages and I'll be sharing it to that old, the old page, so that when I go see them, so when I follow up from there, voila, it's too much. I know if we shout, so we move. No matter how they try, we move. So that page, I even suspend them in no time because the Facebook now we bring down the reach. If we they post, when I know they see them again, so we must use new pages. We die here. All right, in moving forward to the reason why we're here today, they say that some people has been disqualified. All these Rochas, Okorocha, Obunayono, and all the rest of them, those Igbo presidential, Dave Umahi, them, all of them, Igbo presidential candidate that they are begging the Oponkoinyano Gorena Sorok, and the man, they look them with bad eye. Say, may they at least, may them pick one of them. I say, when I never see anything, they will screen all of you out. It will end up, maybe they don't talk, say, the anointed candidate is Ahmad Lawan. I be the anointed candidate of Buhari now. So, when I did there, they beg this man, make a con give on appointment to Monate become governor. Monate become president. Breaking Okorocha, Ono, Umahi, other Southeast APC aspirant, writes Buhari, beg president to pick one of them as consensus candidate. I say you don't read. And secondly here, Oni of Ife said that don't shake in. Say that they are ready, say no level. Say all this and when Fulani they do, say na joke of the century, say no level. They know they go anywhere, that they are ready to defend their land. I say, are they ready to defend on our land? But all this while when they talk, after the priest was kidnapped and they made that revelation that Boko Haram and their sinister brothers and sisters who are terrorists are everywhere around on our area, on our thing saying a joke. So now no act on that. Now the way to make them keep people before I go come and do something. You say you are ready to defend the land. So you can't prevention. You should tell us that you are ready to prevent such terrorist activities from happening than defending. So now is the time. Do what you know how to do or what you should do. Go into the bushes and make sure that you keep them safe so that these terrorists will not be there. Shebi Sunday Igboho don't run. All of them keep quiet. Nobody is talking about him. Nobody is saying, oh, this Sunday Igboho must remain in this country. You know, commit any crime. All of you have kept quiet and he's away. Now you are reaping the fruit. You people are ready to defend the land. Now one run. See, now like that, they say they do something. Una better fight now and wake up. If not, it will be too late. Before you go say una they ready to defend the land and they killed over 50 people. And una never still talk. Killed almost 85 people. You say you are ready. Now let's see those beggars in Asorok. Breaking Okorocha, Ono, Umahi, other Southeast APC aspirant, right, Buhari beg president to pick one of them as consensus candidate. Anokwam, presidential aspirant on the platform of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC from Southeast Nigeria, have written to the failed Obonko president, Tenona Sorok Onyaogoro, which is Muhammad Buhari, asking him to anoint one of them as the candidate of the party for the 2023 general elections. A letter dated June 6, 2022, and signed by 6 presidential aspirants from the Southeast, which was obtained by Sahara Reporters on Tuesday, appealed to the failed president to act promptly so as to guide the party's delegates accordingly. The letter was signed by Ike Obase Mokelu, former Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, Dr. Ogbonnaya Ono, former Minister of State for Education, Chukwuemeka Nwajiuba, Ebonyi Governor Dave Umahi, Senator Rochas Okorocha Ojo, and Mrs. Ujuken Ahanenye. The letter read, we the undersigned who are aspirants to the office of the president on the platform of our party, the APC, right to commend your fatherly leadership, which Buhari be fatherly leadership. Una the lie, shall una go right time. We they commend you on your uncle leadership because the country is so dry now that you can't even see water to rub on your lips, talk less of oil. We write to you, the Oponko Nyanogro in Asorok, of your fatherly love, a failed fatherly love of our country and our party. We also commend you that you have failed. You know, they no go talk saying don't fail, but we want to let him know that he has failed woefully. We also commend your unequivocal approval of the position of the 14 progressive governors from the northern Nigeria to ensure that your successor is elected from the southern part of Nigeria. We also commend the governors for this patriotic and unifying stand. United we stand. Our unity in diversity had been the rallying point of all patriots. It doesn't matter how you people pet these sponsors of terrorism. It's not going to yield any result. You people are just blabbing here, trying to talk as if, let's talk well now. At least that one we soften the heart of the president. We know you're a good man. Loriro, he's not a good man. Una know they waste the goodness in life. Your Excellency, we most humbly request that this position of our brothers from the north be deepened and made even more wholesome by further zoning this position to the southeast. Zoning this position to the southeast. We are all aware that no president can emerge without the support of various geopolitical zones and without the express collaboration of our brothers and sisters from other zones in Nigeria. With our convention at hand, your kind directive for the deepening of unity in diversity championed by our founding fathers, solely on the basis of strengthening national unity and cohesion and for rousing victory in the 2023 elections, are stated objectives in your speeches to the Progressive Governors Forum, the APC, aspirant dinners, and the meeting of APC holders. So they are telling Buhari now that he's the father. They say the way he's handling this country, he's one of the best. In fact, he should show fatherly love to them, and they are begging him to beg. May they just help them. So add one of them to the list of the people who will make it. But you are not going anywhere. Furthermore, we are humbly requesting that you consider and pick your chosen candidate from the Southeast aspirant in line with your stated objectives of handing over to a trusted party loyalists. We humbly see your Excellency's prompt and kind intervention to enable the party delegate to assume proper guidance. Please accept as always our continuing loyalty and assurance of our extreme regard and obedience to whichever candidate your Excellency deems fit and appropriate to adopt as the candidate of the party. President Buhari on Monday dismissed report that he had anointed the Senate President Ahmad Lawan as the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC. Earlier, the national chairman of the APC announced Senate President Ahmad Lawan as the consensus presidential candidate of the APC party. Adamu reportedly made the announcement at the meeting of the National Working Committee, NWC, on Monday, which I told you that made Yahya Bello to get out of the meeting and say he cannot tolerate such nonsense, but we are watching. His adoption of Lawan as the consensus candidate was against the position of two APC northern governors who has said that power must shift to the south after President Buhari's tenure. Adamu told the new National Working Committee that he arrived at the choice of the Senate President after consultation with the failed president of the country, which is Oponko Muhammadu Buhari. Earlier, Buhari was reported to have held a closed-door meeting with governors of the APC from the north at the presidential villa. They have had a meeting now. Nobody is complaining, but let it be Igbo people made them come now. Now, wahala. So, in continuation with what we are telling you, as it is right now, they no give anybody from the southeast na beg. Now they beg, I beg, Buhari, help us, put us inside the APC consensus candidate, I beg. No level for anybody there. We go get the full result this night. We will know who we emerge. But Atiku don't already emerge from PDP, and that is enough. We are also waiting for APC and Ahmad Lawan. We now be the baptismal candidate of the Oponko in Asorok. So none of these slaves, Dave Umahi, Rochas, Okorocha, and all the rest of them, none of them emerged their final conclusion. I beg, let's take this video break before we talk about the Oni of Ife, who said that they are ready.
We met all of us, including the governor of Kogi State. As you can see, he's not the only aspirant. The governor of Jigawa State is also an aspirant, and he's here with us. And we met. But the governor of Kogi State chose to excuse himself from meeting with Mr. President because he believes that he does not agree with our position. There are 14 APC governors out of the 19 northern states. 13 of us are on one page on this subject, and we all came to see the president. But the governor of Kogi State excused himself, and it is within his democratic rights to excuse himself. But 12 out of 14 is a super majority. 13 out of 14 is an even bigger super majority. And the 13 of us met with the president today, and what our leader has communicated to you is a summary of the discussions with Mr. President.
Well, he said he was not consulted.
He was invited to the meeting, he had a clash, he didn't make it, we proceeded to make. Look, I have said this in this forum over and over. I don't know why people assume that when you have 100 people, everyone must agree before a decision can be taken. That is the key to analysis paralysis. When the majority, or if a super majority like 12 out of 14 takes a decision, everyone is bound. There is no time that everyone will agree to an issue. It's part of human nature. But what is the majority view of northern governors? We represent the majority. Indeed, a super majority. Thank you.
When I don't hear Abi, they maintain the super majority. So that is the finalization of the 12 out of 14 governors who met. And they are the northern governors. They never invited the other governors to come and decide. But when the southern governors went in and made their decree that Fulani, no Ruga, they should be allowed, they banned open grazing in the southern part of the country. Everywhere was hot. Even though that their Yeye week law is not holding today. Is it not the reason why Amotekun was formed? But how far today? And then they attack here too. The North has the right to hold meetings, secret meetings, but the South will not get that mind. Shame on to all of you, because you guys cannot come together and take a decisive action upon against this cheating that is going on against you guys. It's a shame, to be honest with you guys. Let's see what the Oni of Ife said about being ready, that they are ready. Yoruba land can't be overrun. We are prepared, ready to defend ourselves against external invaders. Prominent monarch Oni condemns Ondo church attack. One of the most prominent monarchs in Yoruba land, Oni of Ife Adeyeye Ogunwusi, has condemned Sunday's attack on a church by Fulani terrorist herdsmen in Ondo State, Owo. On Sunday, St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo was attacked by gunmen while the congregants were celebrating Mass. by gunmen while the congregants were celebrating Mass. Many, including women and children, were killed in the attack. In a statement, Oni described the incident as a gruesome massacre targeted at turning Yoruba land into a war zone. The monarch, however, added that Southwest people have the capacity to defend themselves. What occurred yesterday was a gruesome massacre dastardly targeted at turning Yoruba land into a war zone. However, we, the descendants of Oduduwa, although peace-loving, cannot be overrun in our own homes. Do not be mistaken. We have the capacity and are prepared and ready to defend ourselves against all external invaders, the monarch said. We shall all be reminded that yesterday made it exactly 1 year when an invading gang of killer herdsmen killed at least over 20 people in Igangan, a Barapa North local government area of Oyo State on a Saturday night, leaving several houses. The palace of Asiganga burnt in the attack whilst people were asleep exactly a year ago. So exactly a year ago, it did not teach all the monarchs in Yoruba land the same lesson that Igboho came out to teach, or the same lesson that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been crying about. You guys never saw it coming. It's a shame, Sha. I implore, when calamities like this before us without a single trace, the interpretation is that the intelligence unit of our country's security architecture is probably faulty or completely dead or missing. I implore the 6 governors across the Southwest region and their brothers nationwide, as well as the failed President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government, to live up to their oath of securing Nigerians and ensuring safety for all citizens, irrespective of age, sex, religion, or tribe. Rather than discouraging us, this will rather strengthen us, especially in our resolve to deploy manpower, resources, and technology towards the protection of lives and properties. I'm consulting with traditional rulers across the Southwest alongside the governors across the Southwest to come up with concrete plans to safeguard our people. We have deep obligations to them in the face of inadequate state security challenges that are threatening the fabric of our existence. To my brother, the Olowo of Owo, Oba Ajide Gbangbesin Ogunoye III, and the entire Owo Kingdom, the governor, Olua Rotimi Akeredolu, to the Ondo State government, to the people of Owo, to the priests and parishioners of St. Francis Catholic Church, Lua, Owo, to the families of the victims and everybody on the entire Ondo State, he was extending his comfort to the families of the bereaved. And may their soul also rest in peace. And so they talk. So I think these people, I know they still speak truth. Only of Ife, I expect you people to come up with a conclusion by now that this country can no longer function. And the best way is what Sunday Igboho came out for, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also stood for, which is the disintegration of this country. We want to know how this diversity will diversify into another country again. If you have no Yoruba nation, I'm not sure this kind of thing, this nonsense is going to happen. It will never be possible. But if we have Biafra nation, it's also not going to be possible because the aggressors are sponsored by the failed federal government terrorist organization, which is a Fulani government. That is who they are. And as long as you continue to live with them, you people will continue to issue statements that, we were 1 year ago, we encountered that. Before na and I won't be politically correct. No, say they lead to early grave. I beg, let me know what you guys think about it, and I'm going to see you guys on the next update. Remain blessed, and God bless you. Don't forget to share, give us a thumbs up, and also drop your comment below.